The only recipe to good governance is a credible electoral process that will bring good leaders on board. But are we trailing this path as a country? As the 2023 elections draw nearer, President Muhammadu Buhari has restated his commitment to a free, fair, and transparent process after joining other Muslims to observe Eid al-Fitr prayers in Abuja. President Buhari said he will hand over to any persons that Nigerians elect. Meanwhile, the governor of Ondo State and chairman of the Southern Governors Forum, Rotimi Akeredolu, has urged leadership of the All Progressive Congress APC not to keep the party members waiting on where the next president should come from. Governor Akeredolu said it is the turn of the South to produce the next president. Hence, the APC should have no difficulty in making pronouncement on the issue, just as it fixed fees for the purchase of nomination forms. Jide, I know that, look, in this 2023, you can't just call black white. So APC, the last NEC meeting they had, and NEC gave the power to NWC to decide what and what to do. And Rotimi Akeredolu is now saying that, look, tell us where we are going to. And he's saying it like power should. It is now the turn of the South. So, reading that letter, what did you read between the lines?
No, I think this is a natural response to the statement made by the national chairman of the party that the party had not taken a decision on where the presidency will be zoned to. Remember when Nigerian newspapers carried the story that the presidency had been zoned to the South. It was on this program that we debunked it because there was no such decision taken. And we had to delay journalist hangout for about 7 minutes so that we could confirm from somebody who attended the meeting, who then told us that no such decision had been taken. What people thought amounted to zoning the presidency to the South was the announcement by Governor El-Rufai that the positions earlier held by the South had been swapped to now be held by Northerners. So people now felt, okay, automatically even the president's position too will go. But the president's position is a national elective position. It's different to party position, party elective position. And if there was no decision that was made categorically, there's no point in the name of interpretative journalism just coming to claim that, oh, that decision had been made. The APC appears to be trying to copy the PDP in virtually everything these days. The PDP came short of zoning the presidency to the South. After they zoned all other elective party positions, people were waiting. And the governors of the PDP, majority of them, are Southern governors. People were waiting to say, okay, what will happen? Then later on they said, okay, no, we will zone other positions, but the presidency for now. Let's
so because of expediency of time. The Tom Committee.
Let's wait for now, this and that. The two parties are monitoring one another. They think they probably would think that, oh, if we zone this thing to the north, to the south, and PDP goes to pick presidential candidate from the north, it may enable the PDP win because of the population. In terms of population, the north has an advantage. But if a party was set up on the basis of justice and fair play, and the party wants to stay cohesive, what makes sense is to allow this thing to go to the south. And that is what many of the leaders of the party have said in the past. We can't now, because we are now approaching
8 years.
Yes. We can't now say, because we are now approaching an electoral season, some of the promises that had been made, we will now suddenly change them. You can see that the body language of many people in the APC, especially even Northerners, is that this power should go to the south. We've seen some popular governors saying it, Ganduje, El-Rufai, the governor of Katsina, you know, people have been saying it. Then suddenly, if you look at even the aspirants, you will see that northern aspirants are not really, at least there's no formidable person beyond the governor of Kogi, who came out to say, look, this is the turn of the North Central. We are really not seeing a preponderance of Northerners coming out to contest. And that is because they think that it's only charitable.
Yes.
It only makes sense that Buhari, having done 8 years, this thing should go back. Now, what we are, if eventually the Senate president enters the race, it will be the first top Northerner to enter the race, and that will be an indication that probably he was told that, look, this thing, there will be no zoning. If indeed they want to zone it to the south, that decision should have been taken by now.
Because
when is it?
27 days to the primary election.
And you're allowing people to buy forms and all that.
Yes, it's 27 days to the primary election.
So by now,
and the chairman is saying he's not taking the decision.
When are you going to take the decision?
When are you going to take it?
Yeah. When are you going to take it?
A lot of people will say, even the People's Democratic Party, they are not in power and everything, that it might not be so cast and concrete. But they are saying the APC, President Muhammadu Buhari from the north, your party produced Muhammadu Buhari from the north. Yes, he's going to complete his 8 years. That is just to make any sense for the listening to look at the direction of the south for equity, for stability, for peace.
You see, a lot of people have faulted that argument, which PDP, has always tried to put forward. Once you become a president produced by a particular party, at that point, you cease to be a president, for that party. You become the president of Nigeria. Become the president of Nigeria. And since independence, if you see the political calculus of Nigeria, the north and the south had always, shared powers. Now, Buhari's presidency, there is nobody in the north that will not say Buhari, filled the slot for the entire north, irrespective of the political party that he came from. Don't forget that some of these PDP members, when they saw the direction, the last 2015 election we are going, some of them from PDP left their party. Left their party and joined the APC.
Immediately.
So why did they do so?
They walked out on
yes,
Jonathan.
Because they wanted to make sure that a Northerner became the president. It was no longer which party is the person going to,
especially given the fact that Jonathan completed
the other
Yaradua's
so that is just the issue. For the APC, Adamu, the national chairman, should not be allowed that luxury of equivocation at this point in time. The party should come out clearly to state its position, particularly President Buhari, who is the leader of the party.
Yes, irrespective
of the fact that he has a national chairman. he still remains the leader of that very party. And I don't think it will augur well for, the party, for the nation, if after 8 years of Buhari's presidency, another northerner, takes over from Buhari. That would be a joke.
Very, that would be a joke. Outrightly. Now, the way we are looking at this now, we are looking at the time frame, and if they've not taken a position and people are going to take 100 million form, they are going to buy the form. So how would I purchase the form, campaign and everything?
I think they made up their minds to
throw it open.
And I think that is what the PDP too will do.
Because
you see, if the northern governors from the PDP who are bent on contesting, the only way to make them happy is to allow them to and try test their popularity. They've made up their minds that this is their time, they have to contest, And as far as they are concerned, the South had dominated the presidency from the PDP end. Obasanjo, 8 years, Jonathan. So they think that, okay, this time they should go. So I think the PDP will go ahead and just throw it open. I think also that the way it's going, APC wants to do that too.
They might not make a pronouncement.
Yes, they might
not be categorical.
Because if they wanted to do that, at the point when the governor of Kogi State decided to enter the race, he should have been told that, look, where this thing is going to the South.
Or they will not sell the nomination form to anybody that look, this is the party's decision.
But it's clear that they want to leave that open, because this issue of zoning of the presidency is an emotive issue. Some people could leave the party because of it, So I think that from their body language, they are not going to zone the thing to the South. And the way things are going, they are interested in getting as many people as possible to buy the form, because the chairman has said that they want to use that money to prepare for 2023 elections. So they will be happy to receive as
made up their mind
as many billions as possible. So that is the thing.
The point has to be made for those pushing the argument that the South has had, much time in the villa, since 1999. But Nigeria did not start in 1999. Nigeria did not start in 1999.
Okay.
The North had, up to 40 years there. Created all the 36 states in Nigeria and then 774 local governments in Nigeria.
Under military.
And it is through these states
before we go to this,
councils that they are sharing of revenue.